Thanks for watching Afternoon Live. From plants and animals to fungi and slime mold, our next guest wrote the ultimate guide to empower you not only to identify the species around you, but to use your powers for good. We welcome the author of The Everyday Naturalist, Lexa. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Tell me about what is an everyday naturalist, because this is something that we can all embrace.
Yeah, this book is basically meant for anybody who's interested in nature. And what an everyday naturalist does is kind of twofold. One, you learn as much about nature as you are inspired to. This can be animals and plants and fungi, it could be geology, astronomy, etc., whatever really interests you.
Yeah.
And then share that with other people. It can be something as simple as sharing articles on your social media. It can be as complex as taking people out for walks, or if you're out with your family or friends, sharing interesting facts about the nature you see, answering questions. It's very free form.
Yeah. Well, and there's something powerful too about being able to identify the things that you see in nature, and what's the power for good in all of that?
Well, here's the thing. A lot of people see the nature around us, especially things that aren't animals, as sort of a backdrop to everything else going on, kind of a green curtain. And so when you start to learn about individual species, especially in your neighborhood, they become personal. They become your nature neighbors. And so the more personal they become, the more you care about them. And for a lot of people who are interested in some kind of environmental stewardship, a lot of it starts with that personal connection with like one species, one place, etc.
That's true. It's a great place to start right at home and kind of just open your eyes to what's outside your front door. Tell me about your personal observation process. Are there certain things that you always do or start out with?
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing this for almost 20 years now, and I've kind of gotten down to a process that works for me. And so usually when I see something, animal, plant, fungus, usually the first thing I was going to notice is size, and then shape, and then colors. And then everything else is usually going to be details about that individual living being. And that's the way my brain works. The book has this whole list of these traits that you would look for on different beings, and maybe color's the thing that jumps out to you first, and then shape, and then size.
Yeah. I love the format of the book. Like you said, it's for really anybody who has interest in nature, and it's not really like a field guide per se.
No.
It's more kind of an introduction into this world and how you could participate if you want to.
Yeah, basically it's the book that shows you how to get the most out of using field guides.
Yeah.
So you're not going to find a bunch of entries about individual species, but what I'm going to do is walk you through what do you pay attention to when you see something you don't recognize, and then how do you use your observations and these tools to figure out what it is.
Well, we see so much nature education content focused for kids, right? And that's such a great, demographic, but it's fun to have something like this that's for anybody of any age, really.
Yeah, exactly. And it's really one of those things, I mean, I primarily work with adults in my work, but also teenagers, precocious preteens. I mean, there's a whole world out there. If you have a really young kid, they're probably gonna need some help.
Sure.
But anybody else, yeah, please pick it up, see what works for you.
Do you find that here, I would imagine, particularly in the Pacific Northwest, we've just got so much to observe? Are people's minds kind of blown once they start realizing just how diverse our ecosystem is here?
Absolutely. I'll do things like slow nature walks, or I give guided nature tours throughout the Northwest, and I'm very big on, we'll stop like every 5 feet and see something really interesting.
Yeah.
It's the kind of thing that most people just walk right past.
Yeah.
And I want to show that off because I want people to really appreciate just how much we have here, and there really is that mind-blown moment of, wow, this is really more intricate than I ever expected.
Sure. Well, and I love that you kind of cover all the categories, right? Plants and animals and kind of everything in between. It is so fascinating and really an endless world of discoveries to make.
Absolutely. No, really it's just limited on how much time you have and how much patience you have to really sit down and pay attention to things.
See how nice the weather is and how long you can stick it out for. Well, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you.
So great chatting with you. Want to let everyone know that Rebecca has a book event tomorrow at 3. It's at Powell's City of Books on 10th and West Burnside. We'll have all the details for you on our website. The book again is The Everyday Naturalist. For more information, just head to katu.com.